from Delaware Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have... The Blue Hens ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So FIU's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Jacoby Williams, one of the top running backs in the game.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch him this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out wide right, it's McNeil. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Finds his man. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to establish the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown!
Well, we know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
The Blue Hens offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one.
Snags it, and he's open. Past the 50. 11 racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Right side, it's Lewis. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll... Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Burke. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw one first. With the catch, it's Isaac. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Hits inside. It's Danzy. There, got some room, entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, FIU. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Pulled and finds his man on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. He did a great job finding some... The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gets open down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Could be an alley. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job with his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your eyes by opening up or pump faking one direction. He didn't do a good job there. The safety capitalized, makes the big INT.
Great place to start for this offense. The give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Running the red zone, it's Williams. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give is to Williams. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Quick give. It's Miles. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Burrowing for yardage. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return.
And the Florida International offense will take over. First and 10.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's going to run it. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room straight ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And listen, the QB gave everything he had, right? He tried to get the first down. He even laid out. He wasn't worried about getting whacked. He tried to get the first down. Good effort, but just comes up a little bit short.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Fires to the middle. Left side is Carter. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And the RPO got him. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. On the return, he's brought down, but a really solid bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Ford International comes out to start this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Maybe a crease. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Moves to his right. He'll throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw it back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are...
What a cut! Now he's loose. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Out wide right, it's Burke. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a little, runs it into the house. Touchdown, Florida International. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. Under pressure. He's got it down the middle. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Off-play action. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Lining up from the 34 on first down. On the ground, it's Miles. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. From the gun, it's Porter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They need a huge play on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters.
17.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Working the ground game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation, in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Churns into the pile. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The throw. Complete to Williams over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Out wide left, it's McNeil. Touchdown, Panthers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit?
And he's in. Touchdown, FIU.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now over to your game inside Delaware Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Rush is on. Fires one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Rush right in his face. He'll pull it down. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. On the ground. And First down, Panthers. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Back's got it on the screen.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The ride. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing more. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to squeak through the pile. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Lions. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun. Drag down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Plows his way ahead. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Number 36, set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Pulls and fires complete. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes a grab on the shot. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
On the run, it's Lions. Nice move there. Got the first down. Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Moore. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Direct snap. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Number 36, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass on second down. Look out! It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Rid of it on the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Second and long here. From the gun, the ground game. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lions. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go play action with Moore. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
Encroachment defeated.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Straight ahead, it's Porter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quick give. Breaks into the open. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Got him on the RPO. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hands it off. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Left side, it's Bowman. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Keeps it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play fake. Turns it upfield. 3rd and long coming up. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain of line.
Number 31, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. Making his first move. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Porter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On play action. They're all over him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Hits the hole. It's Porter. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better.